Everybody ready? Greetings, everybody. We're here today to talk about an event that happened this morning about 3:15 in the morning. I'm going to give some basic facts, talk about how we're going to proceed forward with this investigation. Then you're going to hear from our council member Mitchell, our mayor, and some other community people. We just had a meeting today to talk about not only this event, but how we move forward in our city together, how we have unity, how we can have transparency, accountability, make progress. So I'm going to first talk a little bit about the event itself. Similar to the statement that I gave this morning, 3:15 today, this morning, we responded to a call for service at the Bridgeview Village Apartments. It was a call to help a resident. A woman called the police for a domestic violence incident to see if we could help her and her family. And that incident was reported to us that it involved a weapon. At some point, officers arrived on the scene and encountered an individual with a gun. An exchange of gunfire occurred, during which a Charleston police officer was shot in the chest area and was transported to the hospital. That officer was wearing a ballistic vest and was examined at the hospital and has already been released. An individual who was involved in this shooting and associated with the initial call is deceased. SLED is investigating this incident, and we have, with our solicitor, Scarlett Wilson, and with the SLED, State Law Enforcement Division, we've developed a critical incident, officer critical incident protocol. Where we have an event like this, there's an independent investigation. There is another body, if you will, that does the crime scene, that does the interviews, that collects the evidence, that does things like the body cameras, does interviews of witnesses, collects information on social media, any tips, any investigative information that's of value. SLED is the investigating body. So we do not investigate our own officers. It's important to say that. You'll have an opportunity to hear from others here as well. I'm going to say this now, and I'll say it again probably towards the end, and I hope you see this picture emerge from this group that stands here together in this great city. We have work to do. This has been a very challenging year. We've had an increase in shootings. We've had an increase in homicides. We've had an increase in different events. That's occurred nationally. It's occurred around our state. It's occurred regionally. And this city has experienced many of those same things. Why do I say that? We have got to work together. We've got to be transparent. We've got to be accountable. We've got to keep our city safe. We have a lot of work to do as a community, and we can only do it in partnership, in collaboration, and in building trust and relationships. I hope that's the picture that you'll see today, that we're working closely together to get not only this investigation right, but our public safety and our partnerships in this city right. We have a lot of work to do, and we're going about that. We're rolling our sleeves up, and I'm going to introduce Councilmember Mitchell, who will speak next.
Thank you, Chief. As the Chief alluded to, what we are doing, we're going to be very transparent. We have a lot of things going on, and we have a lot of information that's going to be out that you're going to be hearing that might not be true. But the City of Charleston and the City Police Department, we're going to be very, very transparent with what's happening. As information comes out, we're going to forward it to the community. So I'm asking the community just to be a little patient with us, because there's a lot of information that we have to get out and make sure that it's properly done, and we're going to make sure the truth comes out, wherever it may lies. And this is one thing that we're going to do here at the City of Charleston at the City Police Department. We have a lot of work to do. So we are asking the community to work with us and just be a little patient to make sure that we have all the information we need to do. SLED is handling all the investigation. So we're going to have to wait also until this information comes in. But as we receive the information, or the City Police Department received the information, we will relay it to the community. And that's one thing I pledge. Bridgeview is a district that I represent. And I was out there this morning also. So I know what's going on. I know how people are feeling. We lost someone. Anytime you lose someone, it's very serious. You have a parent or a mother that's hurting. You have a brother, a sister that's hurting. So we want to make sure that everything we do is going to be properly done. And I hope the community hear me very clear that we're going to make sure things are done properly. We're going to make sure it's transparent, and we're going to make sure the truth comes out wherever it lies. Thank you very much.
Mayor Tecklenburg here. Thank you, Councilmember Mitchell, and thank you, Councilmember Shade, for being with us. Peter Shade, he's the chair of our Public Safety Committee of Council. Edward Jones is a community activist of the East Side and a model mentor for young people in our community, and that's part of our long-term solutions. Michael Better, this young man is serving now on our Criminal Justice Subcommittee of our Equity and Racial Conciliation Commission. Thank you, Michael, for your service, along with Reverend Matthew Rivers, who's with St. John's Church over on the east side, and a wonderful pastor and community activist. I want to start by saying that any loss of life in our city is tragic, no matter what the circumstances, no matter who it is. So we are sorry for this loss of life, and we empathize with the families of all who have been impacted by this event, including the family where, as the chief described, at 3 o'clock this morning or shortly thereafter, a woman who was threatened called 911 to report a domestic violence incident brewing in her home with children present. And, this year, as the chief mentioned, we've seen domestic violence increase not only in the city of Charleston, but throughout the state and throughout the nation. We've seen violence increase, violent crimes increase, not just in Charleston, but it's uniform throughout the United States this year. So we empathize with those families that have been impacted. South Carolina, by the way, is one of the worst states in the nation when it comes to statistics on domestic violence. And that's a sad statistic to report, but it's been consistent now for years and years. And let me share with you that one of the most dangerous calls, 911 calls, that an officer can respond to is, in fact, a domestic violence call. You never know what's going to happen. And despite the circumstances today, I must tell you, we have to keep in mind the bravery and the duty of public service that our men and women in blue show every day in responding to an everyday domestic violence call or any kind of call. They never know what they're going to encounter when they get there. It's a real sacrifice for them personally and for their families who make that possible for them to serve. I want to repeat what the chief and Councilmember Mitchell has said. This incident occurred 12 hours ago. We think we have a good timeline of what happened, but an investigation will be underway. We don't have all the answers. We promise to be transparent and truthful and accountable and report everything we know when we can report it to the public, so everyone will be informed. At the end of the day, however, has been mentioned as well, that public safety is a public responsibility. We're all in this together. So if anyone knows about this incident or any other incident for that matter, please contact the authorities and let them know any information you have. And we have to collaborate and work together in good faith, in transparency and truthfulness to have a safer Charleston. I'll open it up if anyone has any questions for the chief or otherwise.
I think we're going to have the speakers.
Okay. Michael? Michael Better.
All right. As we know, the key word here is transparency. But more importantly is what that looks like. With us being here, councilmen, community leaders, is more about the action than just us talking. We were not just asked to be here, we wanted to be here. We stand up here now because we want to not just express that we have intention for change, but to show that this is what change looks like. This isn't, and unfortunately, the first time there's been a criminal domestic violence incident, but I would like to think going forward, this is a time to which we can deliver the right information. Now, a lot of the times, that may be information that some people may not want to hear. You know, there may be information at the end of the day that needs to be addressed. Again, as the chief has said, we don't know all the answers. We don't have all the answers currently. But as they unfold, we'll be sure to give those out. I'm here not just hoping for change, but wanting that change, the same as to everyone behind me. A big part of that, again, is the fact that this is not just a community issue. It's not a law enforcement issue. This is a city issue. It's a city concern, right? And as a city, is how we prevail through this. Transparency, information, working together. This is something that we can't do with just one man or just one woman or one individual. We have to do this collectively. Before this meeting, we gathered. We gathered for looking for answers for change. And once again, this didn't just come from just the Chief Reynolds or Mayor Tecklenburg or myself. It came as a collective unit. We're hoping that everyone, not just those that are in this building today or not just those that are in this room today, can work with us. Chief Reynolds is more than optimistic on doing what's right. We don't want to forget about what's happened today. It's bigger than this, just the idea of loss of life. There was a victim involved, right? In a criminal domestic violence, a woman called because she needed help, she needed aid. Law enforcement responded. Unfortunately, there was loss of life, but it could have been greater loss of life. Shots were fired. There could have been loss of life in law enforcement. There could have been loss of life with the community involved. Children could have been present. This could have been a much greater issue, right? I like to think that we are making the right steps moving forward. An investigation is being done, but it's being done by an independent agency. Outside of that, which the department that responded. These are changes that we look for and that we hope for. Again, we want to make sure that all victims involved, community, law enforcement, the mother, the children involved, understand that we'll be working collectively together for a brighter future.
Good evening. I'm Pastor Matthew Rivers from St. John's Chapel. I have a very brief statement that in light of all that has happened, the one thing we cannot miss is the opportunity to pray for the families, as well as for all of these officers who every day they get up and put a uniform on, not thinking that I'm going to get shot today. We want to make sure that the victims who have to now deal with these issues of loss of life, the mother, the girlfriend, the children, all of those people are grounded by prayer. And so, as everyone behind me has said, this is not the chief's duty to carry on his shoulders only. This is for all of us in this public, in this city, and in this state to come together and work together. I pray that we do that.
So I'm going to end, and we'll open it up for questions if there are any, by saying, just reiterating what we started with, and that is that we want to work together through this investigation, and we have work to do. I have questions, and we will eventually get all the answers, and we will share that publicly. We want to get this right. So with that, I also want to say, as a community, we have work to do with domestic violence, with violent crime, with other things, and we have to do it together in unity. This is a picture that I hope grows. It's a picture of success, and it's a picture that is inclusive, and it's a picture that is going to help us with all of our partners to get to a better place. We have a lot of work to do. Thankful for the officers involved in this incident. Thankful for the community. Thankful for all those people that are investigating this and working together for us. We have a lot of work to accomplish. Questions?
One question, you said officers responded around 3:15 or so. How many officers were involved in the shootout itself?
5 officers.
5 officers. And are all 5, I know previous policy's been administrative leave. Is that something that's involved right now?
Correct, yes.
So all 5 on administrative
Yes.
leave?
Yep. Other questions?
Over your chair.
Please.
So, sorry, what's the policy about rendering aid to a wounded suspect?
If it's going to be a benefit, our officers have extensive training. They have what we call advanced trauma kits. They have bandages, gauze, they have tourniquets. And I've actually seen, I wish I could show you, the efforts that our officers have taken to save lives in this city. It's amazing. Young people, older people, people with gunshot wounds, multiple gunshot wounds, and they've been successful in saving lives. In some cases, there's not anything that they can do. And so that's our policy, that's our training, that's our expectation, that we do everything that we can to intervene. And it's amazing to me what I've seen, more so than I've ever done in my entire career, with officers right out of the academy, saving lives, administering these tourniquets, multiple tourniquets on the same individual. So that's our practice, that's our policy. We do that more often than you can imagine. But there's some cases, and I'm not going to get into great detail in this case, where there's nothing we can do. And it's sad, it's unfortunate, it's traumatic, it's not easy, but there's some cases where there's just nothing a person can do, an officer can do to render aid that's going to make a difference.
What's the time frame for that administrative leave, or does it depend on the investigation itself?
Depends on the investigation.
How many times was the suspect shot?
How many times was the suspect shot? That's something that's still part of the investigation. That'll come out. It's a good question. But it's part of the investigation. They haven't done the autopsy yet. That'll be part of the autopsy that occurs. And
Can you tell us who fired first? Was it the suspect or the officers?
I can't tell you that because the investigation is still ongoing. It appears that the person who is now deceased initiated and fired the first shot.
Are you able to share the gender and the race of the officer and the suspect?
The deceased is an African-American male. The officers were white males.
Well, thank you all for being with us today and covering this and helping us get the word out. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Edward.
We just heard from Police Chief Luther Reynolds as well as City of Charleston Mayor John Tecklenburg learning more details about this officer-involved shooting that happened today. Again, we know that this happened. It all started with a call for domestic violence at 3:15. We know that it was a woman, and they also mentioned new today that it was there were children involved in the incident. When officers arrived, they found a suspect who had a gun. We know that there was an exchange of shots between. We just heard Police Chief Luther Reynolds say that it was the suspect that shot first. That suspect died on the scene. One of the officers, there were 5 officers involved. One of them was shot in the chest but was wearing a ballistic vest that protected him. He has since been released from the hospital. Now, the chief, councilmen, community leaders, and the mayor all reiterated that they want transparency during this investigation. They said that we have a lot of work to do and that they need the community's help in doing that. And they asked the community for patience. We also heard from a pastor, a community pastor, who said this is the time to pray for both the victims' families as well as the police officers' families who were involved. We are going to head to break, and when we come back, we will continue News 2 at 4 o'clock.